ATS Part 2. If you didn't catch Part 1, catch Part 1. We're talking about the systems that are in place when we are applying for jobs. You need to know what you are up against. It is so much. And even though, and this is me being real, learning from the policy side, this is me being real. When you want something to drastically change, where we're like, hey, employers, hey, government, something's wrong here. Just to even go through that process of being like, something's wrong and these things need to change on a national level, on a state level, it is a process. And it takes so much time. And guess what we can't afford? When rent is due, bills are due, and trust me, if I was to tell all the stuff that I am going through at this very moment, I'm talking, I just walked in an hour ago, checked my mail, shed a couple of tears, and was like, all right, let me get some work done. Let me hop on this app. Let me make some videos. Let me try to make some money off of Facebook. Let me try to make some money off my Substack. Like, I'm not even going to get into that. We're going to talk about ATS. At the end of the day, making change, unfortunately, takes time, especially on something that impacts many, many people. It still needs to be done. That's a whole nother thing. And I'm slowly working on it on the policy side. But I'm not going to lie. I'm new in that space. I'm learning what I can. And I learned, that it takes a lot of conversations, a lot of meetings, a lot of rallying together. You got to gather people together. You got to come up with some changes and some bills and some documents and all kinds of stuff that you want to see change or you want to propose. Then you got to find a sponsor, and then you got to like get them on board with it, and then you got to go rally up in Springfield. Like, it is a lot of things. Meanwhile, the time is ticking. The bills are due. The rent needs to get paid. So we just trying to make do with what we can, with what we got. Me and my best friend, we be like, I'm doing what I can with what I got. And if you know Mariah Carey, there's a meme, there's a video of her saying, like, I'm doing what I can with what I got. That's us right now. We doing what we can with what we got. So let's get into part 2 of the applicant tracking systems. If you do not know what that is, go to part 1. But we're gonna finish our list of the myths that people kind of call out when it comes to ATS, and then we're gonna go into some truths. And we only got 5 left, so hopefully I won't take up too much time. Even though I took up 3 minutes just doing an intro, I talk too much. Okay, so applicant tracking systems cannot read PDF resumes. This is a myth. The truth: most ATS can read properly formatted PDFs, but Word documents are safer for compatibility across all systems. Love Canva, let it go. Don't do Canva. I had to also learn this lesson and still didn't do it. I need to do it. You know what I did? I was like, I'll just make it more simpler in Canva. I'm just going to switch over to Microsoft Word. Just copy everything over to Microsoft Word. But it can read PDF. As a matter of fact, for organizations, for the workforce development organizations, we prefer the PDF because the DocX, things can get really choppy and weird when you download it. So PDFs are fine, but like you want to get that Microsoft Word. For those of you who don't have Windows, Microsoft Online, I believe, is free. When you have to download and install the software on your computer, that's when you have to pay for it. But if you need it for free, you can do the online version of Microsoft Word. Google online Microsoft Word, and it should give you the link that you should go to. You might have to create an account with Outlook. I believe that's how you have to go about it. But then after that, you should be able to get a free account. Applicant tracking systems eliminates applications below 100% match scores. I don't think anybody says that. But the truth, resumes are ranked based on relevance, but not outright rejected for low scores. Human recruiters still review them. Okay. So here's some truths. Customization matters. So tailoring your resume to each job significantly improves your chances of passing through the ATS filters. So I'm sorry if you're doing 20 to 30 applications per day, you have to change up and look at your resume 20 to 30 times per day per job. And it's a god dang mess, but gotta be done, unfortunately. Applicant tracking systems enhances efficiency, but doesn't replace recruiters. I don't think anybody was worried about replacing recruiters. I don't think nobody was worried about that. It's just, how do we get past this stuff? While it automates tasks, human judgment remains critical in final hiring decisions. Okay. And then standard formatting is key. I think I talked about this earlier. I just didn't use the word formatting. Overly creative designs can confuse the applicant tracking system. Clear headings, simple formats, don't make it fancy, because that is what's getting you kicked out of these systems. But yeah, I did it under 10 minutes. So that's the list so far. I do want to come up with a cheat sheet. So let me see, based off of this information, create a cheat sheet or checklist on how to bypass the ATS. Okay, AI is working on that. I don't know if I need to do a link tree in my bio, because I have this and I have the other template that I made in Notion, which was the career accomplishments tracker. And I'm probably going to be making a client case management template. That's for my nonprofits. But I got to figure out how I'm going to share all this information. I do have a Substack. I should put it down here. I have a Substack that I'm like putting everything in. It is free. The Substack is free. It is a paid, what is it called, membership, but I haven't fleshed out that membership yet. I'm working on it. So far, everything's free, so you don't have to worry about that. And this cheat sheet will be in my Substack. There we go. That's how we're going to do this, because I'm not about to do a whole link tree and all this stuff. Just go to my Substack. It'll be in my bio. I don't know if you can hear this chair squeaking, but yep, part 2 is done. I'm going to stop talking. Hope this helps. Comment below if you have any questions, and we could go through it together. We could work through it together. And I'm not going to say happy hunting. That sounds stupid. Let's get these jobs. Let's figure this shit out. Because y'all already know. All right, bye.